What's poppin' CHS? Today is April 23rd, 2019. I am Brendan, your anchor for today. Today we'll be talking about the Iron Man in the Woodlands and the remodel of Market Street. So don't go anywhere and stay tuned for today's episode of Total Recap. Next week, the Woodlands is to begin their much-anticipated Memorial Hermann Ironman North American Championship Triathlon. The triathlon brings with thousands of world-class athletes and tons of fans. Along with tons of fans and athletes, there will be an influx of traffic and delay across the Woodlands area. On the day of the race, officials advise that locals to plan ahead and to know where their triathlon will be held so they can avoid closed roads for the race. Although the most delays will be from 6:25 a.m. to 11 a.m., be further advised for more delays throughout the rest of the day. In more Woodlands news, the Woodlands has completed a property makeover of the iconic shopping center and entertainment spot. The 8-month project revitalized Market Street's focal point, Central Park. Natural grass has been replaced with weather-resistant and sustainable synthetic turf to create a setting suitable for year-round festivals, concerts, and other gatherings. There are also new seating areas and nice pergolas, sustainable lighting systems, and a new water system. There also have been many updates in the surrounding areas, specifically Tommy Bahama, Hyatt Centric, and Cinemark. We'll be right back with the review of Captain Marvel right after this commercial break.
Bro, what's that on the floor?
I don't know, check it out.
Alright.
Oh, bro, we got money for Taco Bell after school today.
No, we're not taking money from someone else's wallet. How would you feel if somebody took money from your wallet?
Yeah, it is.
Okay, yeah, that's what I thought.
You should check if there's an ID or something. We'll know whose it is.
So we can get it back. Oh, this is Caleb's wallet.
Oh, Caleb, let's go find him and give it to him.
Yeah, okay.
All right. Hey, were you looking for this?
Oh, yeah, it's my wallet?
Yes, sir. Oh, thank you.
Bro, I promise all the cards and cash and stuff is still in there, and we ain't taking nothing.
Yeah, I see that. Thank you, thank you. Thank you, man.
Yeah.
Thank you, bro.
Action!
Alright, so I'm back. I'm sure everybody is excited for my segment, maybe. So today I'll be reviewing Captain Marvel. Yay.
Try to keep up.
Captain Marvel is the 21st installment in the Marvel Cinematic Universe owned by Disney, and is the first film adaptation of said character. The movie stars Brie Larson as the main hero of the story, Samuel L. Jackson reprising his role as Jules, wrong again. I meant Nick Fury, the not yet director of the Strategic Homeland Intervention Enforcement and Logistics Division, Jude Law as Not Marvel, Ben Mendelsohn as a Skrull, and Goose the Cat. And a few other folks I won't really bother mentioning yet. Captain Marvel tells us the untold 90s origin story of the superheroine Captain Marvel. She's a Kree warrior who ends up crashing on Earth, meets Nick Fury, and goes on a journey of sorts to discover her possible past, since she keeps having flashes of a past life on Earth, and all in the middle of an intergalactic feud between the Kree and the Skrulls. What's my take? This movie kinda blows. I'm not saying it's terrible though, it's just that honestly this film didn't do much for me. Frankly, I'm not very particular when it comes to these MCU flicks. So if you like these movies, then I can assure you you'll like this one too, maybe. Captain Marvel provides nothing intriguing and is probably the worst of all these films. Okay, maybe not the worst, but it's down there. Its problems mostly stem from its pacing, bad editing, formulaic story, inconsistency, and probably its worst issue by far, having a very uninteresting protagonist. Like I said, its pacing really hurts the movie. Certain scenes where you'd think would have development are rushed, while other scenes drag on. Or at least they feel like that because I'm either not invested for its lack of development, or it's just all so boring. I mean, seriously, Carol Danvers is just so friggin' dull. Literally, all the scenes that would have provided character development were in the trailer. We start off in a similar position as her. She doesn't remember anything about herself, so you'd think we'd follow her journey where she learns about herself as we learn about her too. Nope. Because she crashes on Earth, we get some jokes, bland action, and a pretty mediocre buddy cop film with Sam Jackson. Oh, and there's a few flashbacks sprinkled in that you literally saw in the freaking trailer. It's pretty much a whole lot of explaining and not, well, showing. And it's not like it's Brie Larson's fault, because I'm sure she did her best with what she was given, which was probably very little. But honestly, even her charm isn't enough to make me care about her. And that's one of the worst things you can ever possibly do when making a movie, not making me care about the character. Sorry everybody, if you're expecting real characters, then I don't know what to tell you because they aren't here. Captain Marvel is the most uninteresting protagonist in the entire MCU, which really sucks because I was honestly interested in the movie. Sam Jackson does a fairly good job. He's just okay. There's a best friend character with a daughter, who's a pretty bad actress if you ask me, but it's a kid actor. I mean, they can't all be gems. Wait, McKenna Grace was in this film. Yo, what? Well, like I said, there's a best friend character here where the obvious explore the humanity of Captain Marvel plot point would be. But this movie just kind of skims it because it just explains rather than show. Oops. There's also a mentor character played by Jude Law, and well, I still don't feel anything when it comes to the mentor-student relation told in the movie. And I can't really top this without talking about the best character in this film. Goose the Cat. Okay, just kidding, he's second best. It's Ben Mendelsohn as the bad guy. Yeah, I'm sorry, even his name was forgettable. You know, it's kind of ironic because normally the problem with a lot of these flicks is the antagonist, but plot twist, this time it's the protagonist who's the problem, because frankly, Ben Mendelsohn's character is the closest this film gets to doing anything meaningful. Keep in mind I said closest because it just barely hits the okay mark. He's written fairly well and that's about it. Frankly, it would have been much more interesting had they gone the route of, in war, each side sees themselves as the good guy. But nope, we can't go too interesting. I should also talk about how there's a twist that I can essentially vaguely talk about, being the everything you know is a lie, everything you thought you were doing was a lie. But the problem here was that I did not care because it barely fazed Captain Marvel. And if the main character doesn't care, then why the heck should I care? Whatever, it doesn't matter. Anyways, inconsistency is another issue. It is a prequel after all, so if you've been following this series, prepare yourself for certain retcons and disappointments. Huge disappointments. Do I need to talk about the action? It's poor, mostly non-consequential. Yeah, sure, maybe quick cuts work in certain films, but here it's lazy. So, yeah, that's Captain Marvel. If you go to these films to be entertained by your occasional superhero blockbuster, i.e. big CGI fights and jokes, well, then by all means, go watch Captain Marvel. You just might like it. Who cares what I say anyways? Have your own opinion. Don't let tomatoes take over the world. And if for some reason it baffles you that I really didn't like this movie, I'm sorry, but my feelings towards Captain Marvel can pretty much be summarized like this. Hey! Care about this character. I'm sorry, but I can't. You gotta give me a reason why. If I give you a pass, then I have to give everyone else a pass. Come on, person. Why do you have to be like this? Well, I'm sorry. I prefer comic book films that make you care, not because they have some nice CGI, or because of some references, but because they provide emotional angst, because it has heart and soul, because it's spearheaded by an innovative director, because it has wonderfully written characters, not somewhat polished caricatures, and it explores the themes presented in the books without even needing to copy and paste the panels on screen. Goose the Cat. Maybe Sajam will be good.
Anyone who wants a physical at school will need a physical form. If you don't have one if you don't have one, please stop by the training room to get one. There will be a legal club meeting tomorrow in room 202 at 3 p.m. The high school Democrats will be meeting this Thursday after school in room 304. Students signed up for cosmetology. There's an important meeting this Thursday in the rotunda at 6:30 p.m. Our club will be meeting this Thursday as well. And the Conroe High School Orchestra is selling raffle tickets for a guest conductor at the Orchestra Disney concert on May 16th. Tickets prices are one ticket for $2 and 3 tickets for $5. And they will be sold during all lunches until Thursday. The teacher that wins the raffle guest conductor for the orchestra at their Disney concert. By purchasing a ticket, you'll also enter a raffle for $25 and a gift card to Main Event. Those are all the announcements that we have for today. Thanks so much for watching, and make sure to follow us at KTIG News and all social media, and subscribe to our YouTube channel. As always, CHS, start strong, finish strong, and make sure to follow us. Make sure to tune in tomorrow for KTIG News.
I was thinking about you for some time. You the gold, baby, I can't find another kind. All that fighting that you do, in the end, you